Hey everyone, Regal Reviews here. It is White Rice Wednesday, which means it's time for my Survivor recap. I apologize that I haven't technically recapped in 2 weeks. I flew home 2 weeks ago and my flight got delayed, all that fun stuff. And then last week I had to work on Wednesday, so that was fun. So yeah, I'm behind. I don't have the time to rewatch the episode, so I'm just gonna say quick recap, quickest ever. Swati, Daniel. There we go. So tonight's the big merge episode, and as we know what happened last season, there's a whole thing with the hourglass. So you have a group of people that won, but then a group of people that didn't win. So Roxroy ended up being the one that got sent to exile, and he had to make the choice to change the outcome of the game or to keep things the same. And I get his thought process, because he feels like, those people like won. They earned that. So, but then at the second fight he's vulnerable, and it's like, you might have like 6 people mad at you, but personally, me, I wouldn't want to gamble. I want a sure thing. So I would probably break the glass, but that's easier said than done when we're just watching from home. So Roxroy did break the glass, so that means now that Tori, Lindsay, Marianne, Jonathan, and Hai are now vulnerable, and it's a classic game where it's classic but complicated. You have to stack these blocks to build immunity, but you have to like walk back and forth with this rope, and if you lose focus at any time, it'll fall over. And Tori ended up winning immunity. Yeah. And it was funny because she's all happy now, but she was all pissy because, Roxroy decided to break the glass. I'm like, oh, Princess is upset. She has it so hard in life. And it was a nice episode. It seemed like a lot of people were connecting, and I feel like they were genuine connections that'll probably go outside the game. Like, you saw Jonathan and Mike bonded because, they're perceived by their physical appearance that they're like these monsters, or that they don't have feelings, And then Romeo and Hai also bonded because they're part of the LGBT community, and they've gone through so much in life, and it's just nice to know that you have somebody out there that has gone through the same things as you. So it probably makes them feel like they're not alone out there. And it seems like, a lot of people are playing a good social game. Like Marianne's like trying to make the connections and trying to play a smart game. We saw Romeo trying to build relationships. Like, everybody's, doing a good job. But it's kind of funny how, as a typical merge, everyone's trying to get a feel of how is the people on the other tribe like, and who can they trust, who they cannot trust. So they're saying, oh, don't trust Chanel, don't trust Lydia, don't trust Tori. So it's super funny. And it's complicated at the merge because this pretty much will set the pace of like how the game's gonna play out. And they get back to camp, and they want it to be either Jonathan or Marianne. Jonathan, because he's a challenge. They look at him as a challenge beast, and that he'll just keep winning, and they want to win immunity challenges. On the other hand, they also want to get rid of Marianne because they see her as a social threat and very likable. So then they also have Lydia's name out there because I guess, from my perspective, it looked like Lydia wasn't going along with what Omar wanted, so Omar twisted it around. And tribal council comes, and I'm thinking like, oh my god, what's going to happen? Because, you know, Marianne does have an idol, so technically she could use that. They're shot in the dark, and Jonathan could use his shot in the dark, but Omar made a good point saying that he doesn't want to get rid of Marianne. He wants to keep her around because he wants to use that idol. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages. Wants to use the idol and the extra vote as a potential weapon. And I think that's very smart gameplay. So in the end, it actually ended up being Lydia that got sent home. And she came pretty close to getting voted out, I believe, at the Jenny vote. Was that her? Was it between her and... Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I think, you know, Lydia was very well liked. I don't think anybody had problems with her. I feel like the Survivor community loves her. I thought she was great. Next week shows, you know, what happens after the merge. You know, they're in the honeymoon phase, eating Applebee's, which I don't get that because I think Applebee's is personally disgusting. Although their drinks are very good, though. So, they're saying this person's throwing me under the bus. This person's starting to start drama. Welcome to Survivor. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's merge episode. What I will say before I end this, I do love how the merge buff is purple this season. I would love for a future merge buff to be pink again. Comment down below when the last... I'm not talking like tribe buff, because that was obviously in Second Chance in the Bion tribe. But when was the last time there was a pink merge buff? So, I hope you guys enjoyed Survivor. If you want to check out Survivor, it is on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on CBS. You can watch it live on Hulu or Paramount Plus. Until next time, stay regal.